So anyways, the point is inflation is killing your investments. So people are all excited about 4%. I just had a client in the office. I'm getting 4.5% in the CD. You're losing money. She's like, what do you mean? I'm not losing money. I said, you're losing money. You do shop, right? You don't have a butler that does all the shopping for you, right? I know you're not that wealthy. You go to the grocery store, clothing, everything. You can't even buy a 3/4 ton truck fully loaded for less than $100,000.
And they say it's 7%. We know it's way more than that.
It is. Well, that's they don't say that. That's a lie. You know, the government says it's down to 2 or 3 average. They say they average like 3.5 or something, which is a pack of lies.
Yeah.
The real inflation is 7 long term, but lately it's been over 15 to 17%. Yes.
So you're losing 11 to
yeah. So if you're like, hey, I did 11% in my portfolio. Well, that's great if you have 10 million.
Yeah.
Okay. If you got $1 million, it's not so great. Right. That's why you really, when you're running a financial plan, here's the big thing. Your financial plan that you're going to hire, you need to ask them what the inflation rate is. We need to have a whole show just on that. Inflation is usually put in these programs that the financial planners, financial advisors use, and they all do it. I look at the weeds at the very last page. And I say, hey, you got a plan from your advisor? Bring it in. I want to see it. And they put it at the bottom, and it's very, very small print, and it's 2 or 3, 3.5%, 4%. And I'm like, okay, so 3%, your cost of living increases, right? Like, how long does it take to double? You know, you take the rule of 72, right? And you go, okay, 72 into 3, like, wow, that's 24. Holy cow. So it's going to take 24 years to double. Now, if the real inflation's at 7, it's 10 years.
Yeah.
So if you're living on $6,000, you're going to need $12,000 in 10 years. There's a huge difference of waiting 24 years to,
it's almost double.
Yeah. So the point is that you got to pay attention. You got to ask the hard questions. Hey, what inflation rate? I want worst case scenario. I don't want the sugar coated. And a lot of investment advisors, I'm telling you, retire people too early because they want their money. I'm just going to tell you the honest truth.
Wow.
Sorry.
Pulling the curtain back, buddy.
Sorry. But I'm like, they told you could retire. Well, why? Because what they do is they say, yeah, you can retire. Everything's great. Everything's going to be fine. Yeah, we'll manage your money. We're going to do great. We're going to get you 8% returns, whatever. Not that they're promising those. I'm not saying that investment advisors are promising certain return. But they're painting a really rosy picture at 3%, right? At a 3% inflation. Because if I put it at 6 or 7, it's failure.
Yep.
It's absolute failure. Your money's gone 11 years and you're 73 years old. You retired early at 60-some.
That's harsh. That is eye-opening.
I'm sorry. And it's not the end of the world. It's just like we got to figure out a plan B.
Yeah.
Maybe you're working part-time at 60, at full retirement at 67. Or maybe you get some additional income. The kids are all out of the house. You know, when you come home at 4 o'clock because you get up early, maybe you start a business on the side. Maybe you invest in real estate. There's other ways to generate cash flowing investments besides going to get the W-2 job. We got to think that that's the only way for you. We've been talking about this for years. Like, get out and do something about it. No one's going to do it for you. So go out and get it and create some wealth for you so you can have freedom. And this isn't about like, oh, we're the wealthiest people in the neighborhood. No, the best people that honestly have done well, they're quiet about their money. They live humbly. They live well beneath their means, and they give money away to others that need it. They help their kids and grandkids. They enjoy life and go on vacation, but honestly, they have freedom to kind of do what they want in retirement. Thanks for watching. You want to learn more? Check out these recommended videos on screen.